awake a lot, I'm enthusiastic. I'm alive awake a lot, I'm enthusiastic. I'm alive awake a lot, I'm alive awake a lot, I'm alive awake a lot, I'm enthusiastic.
Hi guys, welcome back to whatever this is. Whatever this is about faith, fitness, lifestyle, and everything in between. So stick around because I'm sure there's something here for you. As you can see, probably you can't tell, but I'm not at home. I'm in a hotel at the moment. I was invited for a leadership. I want to say summit, but it's not summit. There's a particular word they use for theirs. For some reason, I keep on forgetting that word. But when I remember, I'll put it in the air. But anyway, I was invited for this. And for context, I worked with these people before I traveled. I volunteered. It's a non-governmental organization. We were planning to do this leadership stuff before I traveled, but I traveled before I could attend it. So I got back, she heard that I was back, and she invited me for this one. So we are here currently. This is day one. Yesterday we came in, we lodged into the hotel. We had like a welcome dinner, met some nice people. And today we have the first day of the leadership institute, that's the word. So I haven't taken my bath obviously, but I had to wake up early by 7 a.m. for breakfast. If you know me, I'm not a morning person, okay? So I don't even have breakfast normally, but I was a bit worried about the food situation in the middle of the day, which is when I usually have my first meal. I did not remember to capture my food, but the food was good. The food was good. Compared to yesterday's food, this food was good. I'm about to take a shower and get ready for day one. I'm excited just because I met like really amazing people already. So, and I don't really know what to expect, but it sounds like it's going to be something that I would enjoy. I planned my outfits, thankfully, because normally I would have said, oh, I don't know what to wear. I have options of outfits to wear together. The problem is that out of all those options, I do not know which one to wear. But it's not like I don't have any idea. Do you understand? I feel like you guys are judging me already. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Fingers crossed everything goes good. I'm excited. Okay, so this is the outfit. Before you comment about my shoes, I do not own one pair of normal shoes. Either I have chunky shoes or I have sneakers and then some heels. There's nothing in between, okay? Top by a friend of mine that I've had for years. Very good top. And my hair in half up, half down. And simple jewelry, earrings, necklace, customized necklace. A small tiny bracelet, and then this handbag that I gave my mom but I took back for this occasion. If you know me, I don't really carry handbags. We're good to go. It's currently 8:47, which is good time. I thought I'll be running late, but I'm not running late. This is the outfit. The next clip you'll see would be of me, hopefully in the conference room. I actually completely forgot to record dinner the night before, which is kind of unfortunate because that's where the story starts. 4 of us happened to sit at the same table during dinner and we just clicked almost immediately, so we all sat together. The first activity was writing down our expectations for the institute and the challenges we thought we might face. You guys, I didn't realize how hard it was to write and record at the same time. After writing them down, we stuck them on a board and they read some of them out. The next thing they asked us to do was to come up with a nickname, and basically they said that it should be an adjective that describes you, and ideally you should start with the first letter of your name. Now, it was a no-brainer for me, which is weird because if you had asked me like a year before to describe myself in that way, I'll probably not have thought of resourceful. But I was having a conversation with someone sometime last year. I was trying to troubleshoot something and he said, oh, he trusts that I can get it done because I am quite resourceful. And I said, oh, come to think of it, I'm actually quite resourceful. If there is a way, best believe I'm going to find the way. Then they started looking for volunteers. They wanted a chief whip and a timekeeper. Timekeeper, I said, yes, that's me. And when I tell you I use this position to terrorize everybody, I took my duties very, very seriously. One thing I really liked about the institute was that it wasn't just the facilitators talking for hours. It was very, very interactive. Everybody contributed, everybody shared their opinions, and honestly, we were learning from each other just as much as we were learning from these facilitators. Then it was tea break. Listen, after the dinner from the previous night, my expectations for the food were on the floor. But somebody must have changed chefs overnight because the food was actually really, really good. Then they introduced us to something called an energizer. Apparently, there's a difference between an icebreaker and an energizer. Icebreakers happen at the beginning of an event, while energizers happen in the middle when everybody starts looking like they need coffee. Anyway, we're all there dancing and following the routine. And the whole time I'm just thinking to myself, I'm too old for this. But we had so much fun. And I think what made it fun was the fact that we were just laughing at ourselves. One thing I really appreciated about the whole experience, everybody was there to learn, but everybody was also willing to laugh at themselves. We had so much fun. One of my favorite sessions from the entire institute was the one about vision statement. This was eye-opening for me because I always knew the kind of impact I would want to make, but I never really had a clear goal. By the end of the day, we still had rehearsals because every morning one group had to present a creative recap of the previous day's sessions. In the middle of the afternoon section, I found out that I am now at 200 subscribers! Oh my god! Ooh, I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, I am tired. I'm back in my room. I don't know what the plan is for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna get or anything, but I'm tired. I need to be horizontal. But it was fun. It was very informative, and yeah, I'm glad I came. A lot of them are just funny. Like, everybody's just funny in their own way, and it's just nice to meet people from different walks of life, but with the same goal. I might be calling it for the day. If I go to get something for dinner, I'll take like a picture or a video of it, If not, this is me saying bye. Sorry if I keep on looking straight ahead and it's weird. It's because I'm looking at a mirror. So just ignore. Anyway, we just finished rehearsing what we're meant to present tomorrow. So I don't think I have energy for any more creative thoughts. I just want to lie down and maybe sleep. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, bye. See you tomorrow. I love how you make everything whimsical.
Hi guys.
It's dark, but say hi.
Now
Say
your
hi.
flashlight now. Hi.
I don't want to draw attention.
I feel like take a selfie. We failed you. Hi.
This is the fit for today. It's like a combined sweater and shirt. I did not bring a belt, but resourceful attaching. Is my bag strap, the long one. I just buckled them together and then adjusted it so it suffices. It's holding it up. And then my sneakers, the same jewelry as yesterday. I think I just added one earring on top and added 2 necklaces. And the next clip you see will be of day 2. Let's go. The next morning, we finally got to present our recap. I think everybody seemed to enjoy it. It was so much fun. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Gender is dynamic. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm enthusiastic. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm enthusiastic. Understand that before mention our characteristics of a leader. Vulnerability is also a strength. Women and social leadership. One thing I consciously decided though during this institute was not to record absolutely everything. As much as I love creating content, I also actually wanted to be present. Unfortunately, after lunch, I got some news that completely changed the rest of my day. Everything went downhill from there. It was one of those moments where real life suddenly catches up with you. So when it was time for the afternoon energizer, which was basically musical chairs but with fruit, I really wasn't in the mood to participate, but watching everybody else play was hilarious. Even though I wasn't fully present for the rest of the sessions, I still learned so much. Honestly, there was way too much to even fit into one video. Hi guys, this is post day 2, or I guess day 3, whatever you want to call it. I'm back in my room, but I'm about to step out with my new friend. She wants to get something to eat. I've already had dinner. I had my lunch for dinner. So I'm going to go with her to get something to eat, and then we'll just hang out because it's like the last night. We still have a day, but we're all checking out. I finally remember the word. Anyway, we're all checking out tomorrow, so we're gonna hang out a bit. I'm just not in the best of moods, to be honest. So I really need a hang with the girls, which is weird because I didn't know these people like 2 days ago, but because that's how life happens. I do not promise to take any clips of what's going on, but if I do, glory be to God. See you guys. We went into one of our rooms and it was just fun. We played a bit.
Hi. Say hi now.
Eventually, everybody called it a night and headed back to their rooms. The final day started with packing because we all had to check out later that afternoon. One of the biggest activities was a mock political campaign, and that was the main activity for the day. There were candidates, there were supporters, there was a news anchor, there were videographers, and of course, your girl volunteered to be one of the videographers. Although, I may have regretted that decision a little bit later. I would rather not go into it.
Good morning and welcome to 2026 Annual National Institute on Youth Leadership, Political Participation and Advocacy.
Later, we celebrated the sponsoring organization's 20th anniversary. I was helping to set everything up, then running into frame before the photo was taken. It was chaos, but good chaos. It was so funny. 1, 2, 3, go! See ya! After cutting the cake and all the pictures, we presented the projects that we wanted to work on because of everything we had learned during the institute. And hopefully, if everything works out, you actually get to see mine over the next few weeks. Then we got our certificate and that was it. I came for a leadership training. I left with possible new friends, new ideas, and a reminder that sometimes stepping outside your normal environment is exactly what you need. Back to responsibilities, back to trying to figure things out. But this time, I took a little bit of the institute back with me. It was a very good experience for me. I think it's something that I really needed because, it's one thing for you to hear about making an impact in your community or with people around you. It's another thing to just get the kickstart that you need. So I was really grateful for that. And I wish every Nigerian, every youth goes through something like this. I came to a point where I could easily pinpoint where my passion or my focus ideally would be in the long run. But it was just nice to be in the company of people that, like, within your age group, you can have fun with and you can hang out with. Everybody has gone back to their normal lives and all of that. But in the moment, it was really nice and it just, made me happy. I applaud the organization for actually making this a thing. They have been on it for years. And for me personally, I can tell that it really impacted my life. Thank you so much for watching. This has been whatever this is. If you're still watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for 220 something subscribers. I think 24 subscribers. I'm grateful and it can only get better from here. So see you in the next video. Bye.